Happy Columbus Day! Behind me are one of the two sconces, the wall sconces on either side of the fireplace. I thought that the wiring was goofed up, but it was just burned out bulbs, so they're working. And I can dim them. They're on the same circuit as the light over the desk. And I can dim them, which is pretty cool. Today is Columbus Day for half an hour more. And down on the hill, which is the Italian section of St. Louis, they usually have a parade and festivities and stuff. I did not go. I went last year, I think. I did not go this year. I didn't go anywhere, do anything today, really, much. I looked for jobs online and just get so depressed because there's just nothing out there. And I get notifications from various job sources. You put your resume in and they find stuff. Yeah, Phoenix, Arizona, there's something. I can't go to Phoenix, Arizona. You know? I mean, unless it was a really high-paying job, which it isn't. It's like, we have a job as a record clerk in Phoenix, Arizona. You know, $8. It's like, oh, man, there's just nothing around here. And I can't do some jobs. Believe it or not, some people apparently don't believe me. I cannot be on my feet for long periods of time. I cannot lift things. So I can't be one of those home health people. I can't lift people. And I can't stand on my feet for long periods of time. Because my back is in such pain after I do that I cannot walk. I have, or had, or have, or maybe I still do, I don't know if it's with you your whole life or not, scoliosis and lordosis. Lordosis is a curvature front to back, and scoliosis is usually an S-shaped curve from right to left or left to right in your backbone. And at the end of this part of the video, I will show you a picture of the Milwaukee brace, which is 20 pounds of leather and metal walking traction. I had to wear that for 3 years. And then there's a picture of me sitting at my grandma's kitchen table having a piece of my birthday cake. I was either 12 or 13 or something. Probably 13. And I threw most all the pictures away because I hated them. I hated wearing that thing. I hated it. And you think people treat you as an outcast when you're the tallest kid in school and you walk around looking like Frankenstein. It just makes it even worse. Doctors said with each child that I would have, my back would become worse. I guess it's good I only had 2. I wanted more kids, but I guess it's good that I only had 2. And perhaps it's like a football injury. Perhaps as you age, it comes to haunt you. I don't know. But my back has been hurting. And the bottom of my left foot has been hurting. I don't want what my mom has. My mother has neuropathy. Her feet, she can't feel her feet. She can't drive. She's wheelchair bound. And she's on oxygen. Well, that's different. She has emphysema from years of smoking. I don't smoke. I hate smoking. I think it's disgusting. I don't know how anyone can breathe. So, I don't know. I've been feeling kind of depressed, thinking about my life and what it's been and what it could possibly be, and it doesn't seem to be going anywhere and nowhere positive. And I'm not like other people my age. I don't have things to show for my life. I don't have a house and a car and a place in the country. I don't go on vacation. I don't have a husband. None of that. I don't have any of that. I have a car that's worth maybe $320 if it will pass inspection this coming month. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I did apply for a really cool job being a journalist, an editor of news, a news editor, which I've done 30 years ago. I was a voiceover, commercial copywriter, producer, blah, 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 and I had contacts at the time, but all the teachers at that time were old, so by now they're long gone. So I really don't have any contacts. I don't have anyone to help me. It's all negative around here. You know, my mother and my brother are like all jealous if anything goes my way. I just don't understand that. What's that called? Schadenfreude? Or something. I just don't get it. I'm like the caretaker of the world, and it really weighs on you. I can't find my cell phone. I've been looking for it for a week, and I can't find one of my bras. I can't find it. I have looked everywhere for these two items. It's just a plain old cheapo clamshell phone, and I only have like 100 minutes a month, no texting or anything else. I can't afford it. I have a $30 plan that I've had for 10 years, except for the last 6 months they've had tacked on $18 of tax and fees, which I don't understand. So I cannot find the phone. I may have to just stop with the cell phone people, period. But it's nice to have a cell phone with you when you're driving for emergency reasons. It's nice to have a cell phone when you're taking a walk at night, because a lot of times I go over to my mom's house. By the time I get out of there to walk home, it's dark. So it's a nice security thing, but I can't find it. I've looked everywhere. I've looked under the bed, in the bedroom, in the kitchen, in the living room, in the dining room, in the drawer, under this and over that, and in the garage, and in the cars. I've looked everywhere. I've even called around to stores where I had been a week ago. Nobody has seen it. I tried ringing it, but I always keep it off unless I'm in the car going to use it or something. I keep it turned off. So if it's around here, I don't know. Thank God it's not one of those $500 phones like everyone else seems to have. I would be heartbroken. So, if you see a ghost walking around with a bra on using my cell phone, would you please tell him to bring back at least the cell phone? If he wants to cross-dress, that's his business, but I want the cell phone back. They want to charge me for a new SIM card. I'm like, I don't think so. I'll just go without, like everything else, going without. So I leave you with a picture of the Milwaukee back brace, 20 pounds of metal and leather, and a picture of me at my grandma's kitchen table. It's kind of hard to see the back brace, but because it's under your clothes. And I tore up all the rest of the pictures because I really hated that part of my life, but I kept one or two because you gotta remember some of the bad times to know where you're not anymore. You know? Come join me in the forest for some primal screaming. Yes. Upward and onward. The Milwaukee brace. 20 pounds of leather and metal, a walking traction. It's very hard to tell. Here, I've got a pin to show you. The bar goes up right here. And then there's a pad right underneath the chin. It's really hard. This picture is really hard to tell, but I tore up most all the rest of the pictures because it was such an awful time in my life. And yes, the natural color of my hair is brown.